Namaskar and welcome back to another episode of Decoding Laghu Parashari with Abhishek, a series that we have started to decode different verses of Laghu Parashari. And in this, we have started with chapter Shubh-Ashubh-Sangya Adhyay, and we have done till verse number 7. So today we will be starting with verse 8 onwards. And to enlighten us and to tell us more about these verses, we have with us our extra expert, Abhishek. Welcome, Abhishek. He will be telling us more about the secrets hidden behind these verses. Over to Abhishek.
Thank you very much. It's really pride and feeling of blessings to go through, to do commentary on a scripture like this, Laghu Parashari. That's a great divine scripture, and it's in a condensed form. The wisdom is condensed in the 42 verses, and we are in the first adhyaya, pratham adhyaya, Shubh-Ashubh-Sangya adhyaya. In verse 8th, we will start today. Without getting permission, without getting blessings of Mahaguru, Jagat Guru, Adi Guru, Sri Mahadev, how can one enter into this great divine Shastra? Let's come, let's pray together to Sri Mahadev. Om Jagat Guru Namastubhyam Shivaye Sivadaya Cha Yogindranam cha Yogindra Gurunam Guruve Namaha Mrityor Mrityu Swarupena Mrityu Sansar Khandanam Mrito Risa Mrityu Bija Mrityunjaya Namastute. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. After bowing down in the lotus feet of Sri Mahadev, Jagat Guru, Adi Guru, Guru of the Guru, now we are entering into the 8th verse of Laghu Parashari. Till 7th verse, as you said, we have completed in the last episode. The great author, the great beloved student of Maharshi Parashar, who came up with this wisdom, now revealing, now shedding some lights on the astrological wisdom related to second Lord and 12th Lord through verse number 8. Let's immerse in the verse first. Every verse is condensed with the lots of astrological wisdom. That's why we are more into in a discussion mode. That is also one of the teaching of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar, how he revealed this Shastra through the discussion, through the discourse. Even Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra is in the discourse form only. That is the discussion format only between Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar and Maitreya, the great Maitreya. So he can just simply revealed. He can do it like that. But that was also one of the indication how discourses, how discussion important in this Shastra. So we are following the same tradition. We are also trying to reveal. We are also trying to decode this Laghu Parashari in a discourse and discussion format only. So we are also doing the discussion verse by verse. Let's immerse in the verse. Laganad vyayadviti esau paresam sahacharyataha asthanantaranu bhavataha phaladayako. So he is talking about second Lord and the 12th Lord from Lagna. So counting is starting from the Lagna. Second Lord from the Lagna. 12th Lord from the Lagna. So the character of second Lord and 12th Lord is being revealed here. The basic character of these two lords, the great Daivagya, is revealing here. He is saying these lords, second Lord and 12th Lord, is giving phalas, especially the dasa phalas. That's very natural. Under the influence of the other planets, which is associated with these lords, second Lord and 12th Lord, Sahacharyat. So Sahacharyat, he is saying, so the sambandh can be of conjunction, sambandh can be of aspect, sambandh can be of exchange. Several type of sambandh can be established. Planets are establishing several types of sambandhas. So we have to check. We have to be very careful when we are try to understand the second Lord Dhanesh. He is a Marak also. He is Dhanesh also. So how he is associated with other planets? He will give the Shubh or Ashubh phal under the influence. The conditioning is being happened. And the same thing happening with the 12th Lord, VIS. And then the great author is adding, he is saying the asthanantara nu gunneta. So the sign of placement, the house where it is sitting, that is also influencing, that is also an influencing factor. So these are the influencing factor which are influencing the second Lord and the 12th Lord's characteristics. That is the revelation of great author. So how it is going to behave if the malefic, if Dhanesh is under the influence of malefic, or VIS is under the influence of malefic or benefic? How and why it is happening? When if we go in the parampara, as the great author told us in the very first verse, you should refer the granth, garga adi granthas available in our parampara. So when we go back and look into, get the reference from the granthas, then some example will come up. I'm recalling that one for you, how this characteristics is being conditioned here. Conditioning is one of the major area of research and understanding in psychology also. How the behavior of people is changing under the different conditions. Same thing is happening with these planets also, because we have already personified these planets. These planets are also behaving like a person for sake of teaching. So let's understand the revelation in the parampara. Dhanesasya vyayesasya yadrikasa charo janah tadrisam cha dhanam tasya tadrisascha vyayo bhave. Tasmat vyayetviti yesau parevam Sahacharayataha subham vapya subham rinam disitaha swadasa phalam. Now example is being prescribed here. If the owner of the wealth, second Lord Dhanesh, is being is being under influence or associated with papi planets. If any person, he is giving example like how it is happening in the Lok Vyavhar also. If you got a dhan and you are associated with the bad peoples, you are in the company with the bad people. So these people, what those people will do with you? They might destroy your wealth. They might give you vibration, give you ideas, give you bad advice, or they can steal your wealth, they can damage your wealth. Same thing happening with the Dhanesh. If Dhanesh is second lord is under the influence of the malefic planets, then Dhanesh is going to be bad minded and he will destroy his dhan. Similarly, the same thing happening with the VAS also, the lord of the expenditure. Nowadays, significations of the houses are also evolving as we are progressing in the Yuga Parivartan, the Kal Chakra. The wheel of time is rotating. So the 12th house, one of the beauty of the 12th house also is investment. Investment is also a expenditure, but that is the good expenditure. Like 6th house also, loans are considered to be very bad in olden time, but in nowadays, good loans are very good. So now we are categorizing loans, good loans and bad loans. Without loan, you can't build up any empire. So that is coming from the 6th house also. So even 3 houses are going to be very good in some sense. So the 12th lord, the ways he can spend money in a good deed, or he can throw his money, he can waste his money. So that advisory, that vibration can be come up from the planets which associated with the 12th lord. If good planets are there, they will give good advice, good vibration, so that he could spend in a good deed, and vice versa. So these are the examples already set out, already given in our granthas, which is self-explanatory. Why author of this shastra, author of this great Laghu Parashari, is saying second lord and 12th lord give result under the sahacharyat, as well as the asthanantaranu gunnena bhavatah phaladayakun. So that is the revelation. Any question?
So 12th lord and second lord, they give result as per the planets associated with them. So if there are more than one planets, then how will we assert that which planet will be affecting the 12th lord and the second lord?
If there are more than one planets influencing second lord and 12th lord, then we will have to quickly identify the Bali planet, strongest planet, and strongest planet is going to affect more. That is, we have a lot of techniques, qualitative and quantitative techniques. We have how to find out, how to trace, how to identify the strongest planet. So a strongest planet will drive second lord or 12th lord in that case.
Okay. So if the 12th lord gets associated with, say, sun, and sun combusts the planet, the 12th lord, then, or if you look at the condition of the avastha of the planet is different, then how is it going to affect that way?
So there are two parts of this question, but it's a very general question. The first part is who is sun for that native. So the lordship of the sun, that will also impact. But second part is, if it is very general question, like sun is coming and combusting the 12th lord, so combustion of the 3rd lord is very good, somebody will think like that, or it's a very bad, because some significations is going to be controlled by sun only. So it's a very case specific. Sun is combusting the Lord. So usually every planet, 5 planets except luminaries, getting two portfolios, two lordships. So if 12th lord, then other lordship also that planet might have. Like for Aries ascendant chart, Jupiter, Gurudev, 9th lord and 12th lord both. So he's a Trikona lord also and 12th lord, Trik lord also. So the luck, Bhagya is in his hand, and Vyay is also in his hand, and sun is combusting. So sun is combusting. So then being a Daibhagya, you need to understand the result will come through the sun in that case. But sun is not going to destroy all the significations of that law. But sun will influence.
So the location of the 12th Lord and the second Lord also will make a difference. Like where is it going? Whether it is located in the Trishadaya house or it is going to a Trikona house or Kendra Sthan, that is also going to make a difference. To what extent it is going to affect their results?
The second line of this verse is already indicating about the location, about the placement. Asthanantarana nu gunnena. So the house, the placement, the environment, that is going to be impact the nature, because if you are going to live in some house, how you are feeling. If you are in a bad person's house, it's not friendly thing, how you are feeling. And if you are going to your friend's house, your great friend's house, how you are feeling. So if you are feeling very good, then your productivity will high. The same thing happening with the planet. So that is impacting that placement will certainly impact that one. And classical Parashari principle is strict lord is going to somewhere in any house, damaging the significations of that house in some extent. So that is the duty, and that is the job of a Devagya to understand which significations he is going to damage and which significations he is going to increase in some sense for that particular native. Des Kal Patra, that is important. So every native, every chart is unique. Everything is unique in Hora. No two chart. Even planets are exactly same in case of twins. Then also the destiny differs. How beautiful this chart is. And going to be very difficult if someone try to be a master of this Shastra. No one can become master of this Shastra except Mahadev. And anybody is doing little bit predictions only due to his blessings. That is the only thing. He is revealing what he wants. But you have to do the sadhana, and this swadhyay and nidhi dhyan, that is the part of the parampara. So swadhyay is the part of the parampara, study is the part of the parampara, because Mahadev is the source, he is the adi yogi. So all the gyan parampara is coming from him only. So if you are not doing swadhyay, not doing dhyan, so how can you be the part of the parampara of the Dhyaneshwar, who is always in the dhyan?
True. Thank you.
So this is a very beautiful verse, not only indicating about the second Lord and 12th Lord, but also giving some indication how to enter into the predictive business, how to see the PSC, and how to see the modification factors, how to apply the principle of superposition. So this author, the great Devagya, is driving the seeker of this divine source in that way. So utilize the application part is coming in. That is the application part. This is coming. And one of the most important basic thing always should be, it has to be, must be in Devagya's mind, the Graha Avastha. So Sahacharyat, okay, that's very important to take care. Second Lord and 12th Lord. And the placement is very important. And the one reminder, that is the by default, not in the verse, but it's a by default. The graha adi, dipta adi avastha, that has to be, because a strong person can deliver. Similarly, a strong planet can deliver. The avastha of the planet has to be also kept in mind. If I go in the parampara, so you know the avasthas, like I'm just recalling for you. Deeptaha swastaha pramuditaha santo dino ati dukhitaha vikalascha khalaha kopi navadha khecharo bhave. That is the navadha khecharo bhave. That is the 9 avastha. Mata Sita gave the navadha bhakti to Hanuman. So that is the 9. 9 number is very important. Ninth house, you know, the most strongest trikona also. So avasthas, we got a 9 planet also. So 9 avastha we have. So these are the 9 avastha. We have to be, that has to be in the mind when you are try to understand the behavior of the planet. And it is scientifically proved the interconnections, how everything is associated, how they are impacting everyone, not only humans, even animals also. You can make a chart of animal and you can try to understand. Although you have to do a research on the significations of the houses in that case. In our Sai Paramparas, in the Granthas, we got a chart of Nandi Maharaj also, who is the vehicle of Lord Shiva. Except Lord Shiva, everyone got chart because he is the Swambhu. There is no birth, there is no death. So now we should remember this one. Who is Dipta and who is Swastha, who is Pramudit? That has to be remembered. I'm just recalling for you before entering into the 9th verse. Uchasta khecharo diptaha swastaha swachetra adhimitra bhe mudito mitra bhe santaha samabhe dina uchyate satrubhe dukhitaha prokto vikalah pap sanyuktaha khalaha khalgrihe geyaha kopi astarka sanyuktaha. He's saying kopi syat ark sanyuktaha. That was your question. Ark is coming. The Surya, the conjunct is, that is the happening. So these avasthas we should remember. It's the basics when we are playing with the, try to understand the behavior. The main basic thing is a lot of modification is happening at the same time. So many variables at the same time is coming. So everything has to be taken into account, and then the Falades will have to be in that line. By a Falkathan Adhikari. Who is the Falkathan Adhikari? That is important. Otherwise, nowadays everybody is trying to pretending to be an astrologer. So this is the part of this yuga, because it's a Kali Yuga. So it's bound to be happen, because in astrology we understand everything is predestined. little bit of, if we in the karma pattern, the kriyaman karma, the only how much the free will, so that we need to try to understand through the karmic pattern. The only the human beings got the both things. So and the other yonis, they are only for bhog. What they did, they have to exhaust their karmas. They can only exhaust their karmas. The human being, they can add up also. That's why we should not waste time and always remember the Lord. Now come in ninth verse. The great ninth verse is coming. The great ninth verse I am saying because I am going to decode, going and trying to understand what is the wisdom inside this capsule. All verses are just like a capsule, the wisdom capsule, tiny bit, but they got a lot of astrological knowledge in it. भागे व्ययाधिपत्येन रंध्रे सोना शुभप्रदः स एव शुभ संधाता लग्नधीशो अपि चेत स्वयं. One of the very famous technique, even beginners in this shastra applying the bhavat bhavam. So through this verse, you can get that flavor that will come. Because the ninth house, the Bhagya Sthan, auspicious house, very auspicious house, strongest trikona. The 12th from the 9th, the 12th from the 9th is the 8th house, the Randres, the pit hole. So Bhagya is the auspicious, the most auspicious house it is. And the vyaya of that most auspicious thing is the earth. That is the vyaya. That's why that earth is not good. Because that is the vyaya of bhagya. That is the vyaya of bhagya. Although author is giving light warning to Devagyas, if any planet got ownership, got lordship of that earth house, usually considered to be not good. But if the Lagnes, the Lagna Lord, if Lagna Lord will get the ownership of the earth house, generally don't consider that one Ashubh. He's saying he will try to, in that case also, he will try to do the auspicious thing for the native. Shubh Sandhata Lagndi Dhiso Api Chet Swayam. Aries ascendant. For example, Mangal Dev, the Lagnes, great Mangal Dev, powerful Mangal Dev, and he is Ashtames also. He will try to protect the native. Although he got the portfolio of the Ashtames, he has to perform that duty. He has to do that duty also. But his inclination, he considered his native like his baby. So that is coming up. That is coming up. So here the great author gave great wisdom. So there are two parts in it. So that is not applicable to only 9th and 8th. That can be applicable to anywhere. So this is the 9th house. So this is 12th from 9th. So this is 12th from 9th, 8th house, not good. We can apply this with any house. That's why the this is the Lagna, the first house. So 12th from first house, the 12th house, that is the Vyaya of Lagna, that is expenditure of the Tanu Bhav. That's why it's not good. And if we go in that manner, try to understand this one for other examples also, like 4th house. So third house is the Vyaya of the 4th, Vyaya of the Sukhasthan. So third lord is not good. Similarly, if we come here, anyone you can go in that manner. You can apply this one in this manner. If this is very interesting, if you apply this bhavat bhavam for the second house, so the loss of vyaya of second house is the lagna. So who is doing the vyaya of dhan? Native himself. So that is coming up. Like for 5th house, so 4th house. So a lot of everything in this 12th house only. If we apply for each houses one by one, we have to go one by one. One by one we have to go for each houses. Any question related to this?
So in this case, if 8th lord is the Lagna lord also, then it will be Shubh-Prad. That means it will be benefic. It will not be carrying the malefic aspect of the 8th lord. Is it? And if it is not the Lagna lord, then it will be malefic in any case.
If it is not Lagna lord, then it is malefic. It's very natural. Laghu Parashari is saying in a simple, making this predictive business very simple. He's saying consider Lagna lord good always. If Lagna lord is 8th lord also. Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar, in Parasar, Brihat Parasar Hora Shastra, he gave the detailed for this one. For Aries ascendant, my drawing is not very good actually. So here the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So 7
Yes,
is
sir.
indicating the 7th house or Libra.
No, Libra. It is Libra. So like for Pisces ascendant, you are giving one example. Like for Pisces ascendant, so here the Astmes is Venus is the Astmes. So Venus is not good. Is as but for Aries ascendant, for example, this is the Mangal Devi is here and Mangal Devi is here also. We can take other example like here 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So it is 2. So here the Venus. Venus is for Libra ascendant. Venus is Lagna Lord also, and Venus is
8th lord also.
8th Lord also in this case. So if we go by Laghu Parashari, then the same condition will be applied. Always try to consider Lagna Lord auspicious for the native.
But if it is sun and moon, in that case, it will not be giving that much malefic influences.
Sun and moon luminaries are not going to get the blame of being the Astamis because they are the Jivan Karak. They are the life, they got a life forces because they are the luminaries.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
So any other question?
That's it.
Okay. So we are here up to our ninth verse today. Thank you very much. Jai Gurudev.
So friends, if you have any questions, any queries related to Laghu Parashari verses that we have done so far, you can write to us in the comment section. We will be continue with our journey through understanding different verses in the next episode. Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to us.
Jai Gurudev.